for the government to go and sign contracts with these two companies so that they can start the vaccination program. This is a huge step for India because India is the second worst affected country in terms of a number of infections, and the government has been promising to roll out this vaccine program this month.
Supplies of a coronavirus jab produced by Oxford University and AstraZeneca are being distributed around Britain in preparation for vaccinations to begin on Monday. Catherine da Costa reports.
The Oxford vaccine will be given out at a small number of hospitals for the first few days so patients can be closely monitored before the bulk of supplies are sent to other sites. Unlike the Pfizer jab, which was the first to be approved, the Oxford vaccine can be stored in a fridge, making it much easier to distribute. The initial focus will be to vaccinate most care home residents and staff by the end of the month, but the race is on to protect millions more in the most vulnerable groups, including NHS staff. Many health workers are now exhausted, having battled the virus for nearly a year, only to see it threatening to overwhelm the health service once again.
The security forces in Niger say at least 70 people have been killed in attacks on 2 villages by suspected Islamist militants. Reports say the gunmen arrived on motorbikes in the villages of Chombangu and Zarum Darai, both of which lie near the volatile border with Mali, where jihadist groups are known to operate. Special forces have been sent to the area. World News from the BBC. Several hundred people gathered in Iraq for a nighttime vigil at the site of the killing by an American drone of the Iranian general Qasem Soleimani. It's part of a series of events to mark the first anniversary of the death of the general, who was considered one of the most influential figures in Iran. Washington had accused Qasem Soleimani of masterminding attacks on US forces in the region. The former leader of a dissident Irish Republican paramilitary group in Northern Ireland, Michael McKevitt, has died. The real IRA chief was 71. Michael McKevitt was one of 4 men found liable for the Omagh bombing in 1998, which killed 29 people, making it the event in the Troubles in Northern Ireland.
Of 2 notorious gangs.
Activist Bloomberg campaign has changed to be happy and has given up, but she doesn't think it's selfish to have children. And that's the latest BBC World News.
It's 8:06 GMT. This is Weekend from the BBC World Service with me, Paul Henley, and with Tom Rivers and Eunice Goej. They're my guests, and more from them very soon. 11 Republican senators in the United States have said that they will challenge the certification of Joe Biden's presidential election win next week. In a statement, the group, led by Ted Cruz from Texas, repeated unproven allegations of widespread fraud in November's poll. On Wednesday, Congress is due to certify the Electoral College results, which gave Mr. Biden a big lead over Donald Trump. Let's cross now live to Washington, D.C., and Jeremy Shapiro, who's research director at the European Council on Foreign Relations. He has previously served as special advisor to the U.S. Department of State. Welcome, Jeremy. Why are these senators doing this now?